Hello students of class 8, hope you are all doing well. So today in this video we will start doing the exercise number 9. In the previous video I have explained the concepts related to time and work. So in this video we will discuss some of the sums in the from the exercise. Okay. So let us first discuss the MCQ ones. So I will be discussing the MCQ number 2. So in MCQ number 2 it is given that 7 men are required to find 7 men are required to bind 147 books. To bind 105 books, men required will be. Okay, so we can write like this. Suppose this is 9 2. Okay, so number of men and books. Okay, so for 7 men can bind 147, and this we do not know, so we are putting it x. Okay, and this is 105. So we know what this is number of men and this is the book. So we can number of men and books is the, we can say this is the work that we have to do. So this is the amount of the work. And what is the relation between number of men and the amount of work? There is a direct relationship. So we can write like this: 7 by x is equals to 147 by 105. Okay, so here if we calculate 7 into 105, and this will go up 147x. So 7 into 105 by 147 is equals to x. This will cut and we'll get 21, and here we will get how much? 15. Again this will cancel, this will be 5, this will be 7, this 7 and this 7 will cut, and x will be 5. Okay, so 5 men will be required. So this is option number A. So 2A. Okay, this is option number A. 1 2. This is not 9, this is 1. Okay, option number 2A. Right. Okay, now let's move on to sum number MCQ number 5. Okay, so in MCQ number 5 it has been said that if 1/3 part of a work is done, then the part remaining to do is. Okay, so 1/3 of the part is done. So usually we consider the whole work as one. Okay, the whole part of the work as one. Okay, so it has been said that 1/3 of the work had been done, and we consider the total work as 1. So remaining, if total is 1, then remaining work left we can say 1 by 1 minus 3. So that is 3 minus 1 by 3, which is 2 by 3. So which is option number D. Okay, so this will be option number D. Okay, then let us discuss the filling the blanks. Okay, so for first filling the blanks we have, what is the first filling the blanks? If the number of person is unaltered, if the number of person is unaltered, unaltered means we are not changing the number of person, it is same, it is constant, dash time is required if the amount of work increases. Right, now we are not concerned about this because the number of person is unaltered, it is remaining constant, and we know that the relation between amount of work and time is what? It's directly proportional. The relation is direct relation. So if the amount of work increases, then the time required will be more. So here we will write more. In this way we have to think logically. Okay, second one we have, if the span of time is unaltered. Here it has been said that the span of the time is unaltered. Okay. Dash persons is required if the amount of work increases. If the amount of work increases. Okay, so what about this? So we are not concerned about this thing because it is unaltered. We are concerned about person and the amount of work. What is the relation between person and amount of work? Direct relation. So if the amount of work is increasing, then the work persons required will be more. So here we will write more. Okay, in this manner we will think. Okay, then for the third one we have, here is the work done is unaltered. So if the amount of work is unaltered, if the amount of work is unaltered, dash time is required if the number of persons is increased. So here we are not concerned about the amount of work because it is unaltered, it is constant. So we are concerned about time and the number of persons. So what is the relation between time and number of person? I have said you, it's indirect relation or inverse relation, right? So if the number of person increases, then we will require less time. Okay, so in this fashion we need to think. Okay, so these are the three things. Now number 4 is same as the MCQ number MCQ number 2 which I have just done. Okay, so question number 1, MCQ number 2. Okay, the same digits are given, but the same question is given in the form of filling the blank. So I am not discussing that. I am discussing the 5th one, which is written: if 5 men can finish a work in 10 days, then 10 men will finish it in. Now for the filling the blanks in MCQs, you just have to write the answer. Here I am showing you the calculation so that you can understand. Okay, so you need not need to show the calculation in the sum only, but you can show the calculation in the rough, but here you did not need to show. Okay, so again we will write in the same fashion number of men, and here it is days. Okay, so 5 men can do it in 10 days, so 10 men can do it in x days. It has not been said, it has been asked, so we can write like 5 by 10 is directly proportional, so no changes, 10 by x. So if we calculate, we will get how much? We will get that is 100 by sorry, I have made a mistake, I think. Okay, sorry, yes, here we have here it is said 5 men and days. So 5 men means number of men, and days means what? Days means time required, span of time. So we know that between number of men and days, the relation or span of time, the relation is inversely proportional. So here we will write like this, 5 by 10, and after giving the equals to, we will alter this one. Why? Because this is not direct relationship. If it would have been direct relationship, we would have written 10 by x, but it is not direct relationship, so we will just invert, we will just reciprocate it and write as x by 10. Okay, now if you calculate, you will get 50 is equals to 10x, so x is equals to, you can say 50 by 10, which is 5. Okay, so the answer will be 5. Okay, so these are the very basic one which I have discussed with you. So keeping up to this in this video, we will continue from the next video. I hope you understand. Thank you.